As a young kid, I had no idea about superheroes or comic books or anything like that. But my father came back from France with a VHS tape of The Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man. I started to draw based on those. Fast forward, I get to my 20s and the war in my country makes me look differently at what I wanted to do, which was diplomacy. And I decide to go to what I was passionate about and not so much just to what I wanted to do. And what I was passionate about was drawing. So I called Marvel. You know, on their comic books, they had their number, and I just pick up the phone with my 2 words English. I didn't speak English much at that time, so I made some clear sentences with a dictionary. And a lady gently answered the phone and told me that it was great that I wanted to do comic book for them, but I needed a degree. I didn't even know that to draw you needed a degree. And that was a great motivation, right? So I go to my art school and I sucked at a comic book. Like, I hated that. It was painful. And animation that I hated was actually the one thing that came easy to me. I was approaching animation in an illustration way. So I thought that every drawing had to be pitch perfect. What actually set me free was the fact that I was late to deliver an important test. I did it in from midnight to 2 or 3 in the morning, something that we were supposed to do for 2 weeks, 2 weeks later, when the teachers came back, they showed my piece. It was like a class of 80 people, and they showed my piece and they went, "Who did that?" And I was ashamed, lifted my hand, and they go, this is how you do animation. It's rough, but you understand everything. And I was like, yeah, what is happening here? I started to pay attention to that. I met people that were fond of animation for a long time that started to tell me the story about animation, that started to talk to me about great animation, great animators, and I just learned like that. So it was really, really funny when I got my first Marvel show in 2013 to be part of the creation of Rocket Raccoon and go from there to all the way to what we are doing now. So it's like it was meant to be, I guess.